Hello, my name is Nick, and I'm going to be sharing my I Believe. And the title of this is called The Dog from the Heavens. My dog Dwayne has the most personality you'll ever meet in a dog. Let's just say I've had this dog since he was born, and even then he was such a hassle. We didn't know our female husky was pregnant with a litter of pups, but we found out when she started panting very heavily every time she got up. My mom started looking up all the things that could be wrong with our dog. She treats our dogs like royalty compared to other dogs. So I knew she was going to investigate every minor issue. But then we saw our dog pushing and pushing her gut. At that moment, we all knew she was pregnant. I saw a nasty gray slime alien looking thing come out of her body, and I couldn't watch this horrific scene. So I went to my room and waited until all the pups came out. It took 4 hours, and it hit 12:35 a.m. I felt like I just had to see the pups. So I walked down our stairs straight to the kitchen, and there I saw man's best friend, my beautiful dog, Dwayne. I named him Dwayne after Dwayne Johnson. I thought it would make him buff, but he's such a lazy dog now. God. But then, however, in his puppy years, he was the most misbehaved dog. It felt like I was babysitting the baby from The Incredibles. One memory that will always be with me is the time when he dug out one of our smaller bushes in our backyard. I remember just watching my favorite movie franchise, The Fast and the Furious, and I hear a rustling. At first, I thought it was a windy day. But shortly, through the dog door, I see Dwayne's head pop out. The flap connected to the entryway was open, and Dwayne's head was popping out. I thought he wanted to play, but no. I was wrong as I've ever been wrong in my life. I didn't get up until I saw him run inside and go straight for the door again, but he didn't go outside. He was trying to pull something in. I couldn't quite figure out what it was, but then I saw roots, and he was tugging it so it would come inside. So I opened the blinds, and there was a bush that was next to our basketball. I didn't believe my eyes. I started laughing though, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see this. Then my mom came downstairs and saw leaves everywhere. My mom did not find this funny at all. That night, I started getting ready for bed. I got tucked in and I was ready to sleep. Dwayne, however, wasn't. I saw a shadow on the hallway walls. I thought it was my little sister going to her room, but no. Dwayne was just walking around and planted his feet as he was going to explode up in the air. But he was trying to get me to play with him. I got up and he bolted the other way, tumbling his feet down the stairs. My mom started shouting at the dog, but he didn't care what she had to say. But I went back to bed, and all of a sudden, as I'm resting my head, Dwayne jumps onto my bed and starts playfully biting my hand, which for him, that means he wants to play. So I got up and I picked him up and started carrying him just so he wouldn't wake up anybody. Because he wouldn't run, make a lot of noise. Because he does. I put him down once I got to the first floor on the tile. Dwayne started sprinting through the door and grabbed his favorite toy. The toy was a duck filled with fluff and a squeaker. I threw the toy outside and he bolted and brought the duck towards the bushes near our rose garden. And he came out with one of the bricks in his mouth from the small brick wall that contains our rose bushes. Again, I didn't believe this could happen, but he found a way. So I grabbed it out of his mouth and I tried to put it back into the brick wall. There was a decent-sized rectangular hole in the wall from Dwayne's mischief. So I tried to place it just above the short wall, right on the flat top. It would not go back in at all. So I walked back towards the back door, and Dwayne started following me. I could hear his panting until I reached the door, because when I opened the door, he sat down on the brick floor. I went inside and closed the back door and made my way to the stairs. Again, I heard his panting, and he followed me up the stairs to my room. I opened my bed sheets like a kid opening a Christmas present. Dwayne, of course, jumped up, curled in a ball. The rest of the night was quiet. It was a quiet slumber for me and Dwayne. But that night, that's when I truly believed. Dwayne was the dog from the heavens with brute strength and agility. This is Dwayne. He's a very beautiful dog, obviously, but don't let his looks fool you, as he's a very, very misbehaved dog sometimes.